So, it happened. 11/15/2025, Portland, Oregon, in front of the Ice Detention Center. This doctor thought he could meet with Cam Higbee and debate. He found out that he was not prepared. Matter of fact, he was totally clueless. So, in my assessment of the situation, before you step into the arena and debate, please be aware of the topic that you are going to debate and have full knowledge of what you're trying to express. So just for a moment, let's watch this video of Cam Higbee totally dismantling this doc.
Should children be allowed to do that?
I think this is about that at all right now.
No, should it? Should they or no?
To answer your question.
Should they? Because you know the answer is no.
What do you guys think about taking adults from nice families and ripping them apart?
Well, I think if they violated 8 U.S. Code 1325 improper entry by alien, they should be detained. Yes. If they've violated federal code, then yes.
So basically, Cam is completely versed on immigration law. You can tell because he has totally read the information, consumed it, and understands it. So when he's arguing these people or debating these people, they're usually at a disadvantage because they don't understand the law.
Okay, yeah. So if I punch you in the face right now and committed felony assault, what would happen?
I don't know what would happen.
If I had children, I would be taken away from those children. If you violate the law, you are separated from your family.
Someone who comes here, so
They are violating the law. 8 U.S. Code 1325.
people who came here when they were as babies, and they've been here since they were 2 years old. They don't have another home that they know of, and they're not legal immigrants.
Do you violate the law every day that you remain? So if you are an adult and you are in this country illegally, without
Look at the doctor's face. He's consuming the information Higbee's telling him, but he's just like, I didn't know that.
permission of an immigration official, every single day you remain, you continue to violate the law.
Even though they don't have any other home,
Yes.
because they might not have any other place.
Wait. If you came here as a child, you're the national of another country, so you do have a place to go. Back to your country.
I don't know that place.
It doesn't matter.
It might matter.
We don't know who they are. If you are here illegally, it is your obligation to leave this country.
I think that's something you're.
Exactly. If you were in the United States illegally, no matter if it's 1 day or 20 years, you know you have illegally entered the country, which means that you should leave or start doing the process to become a naturalized citizen. So this guy saying that they come to the U.S. and have a baby, and the baby's a citizen, that doesn't mean that they can stay. That means that they have to go, and they can choose to leave the baby, or they can take the baby with them.
I could disagree on whether we could do that reasonably.
Well, it's federal law. It's not, there's no disagreement. It's federal law.
I think there's things that you are ignoring.
Like what? I think,
The fact that they are breaking families apart.
yeah, if I violate the law and I go to jail, my family gets broken apart. Why should illegal immigrants, people whose first action entering this country was blatantly disrespecting and disregarding the laws of this country, why should they get privileges that I don't have?
This is an example from Cam Higbee on what lefties don't seem to understand. Let's say you were driving while intoxicated and you had your kid in the car and you got pulled over and the police saw you in the car intoxicated driving. They can take you and the child, some policemen are nice and will have a family member come get them, but a lot of times they may have CPS come get them. So it means that if you break the law, you can be separated from your child. So why, if someone crosses the border, which is breaking the law, is it such a, it pulls at the heartstrings of people by saying that if they break the law by crossing the border, and they are deported and you leave the child, then all of a sudden everybody wants empathy for that child, which is true, you should, but that doesn't mean that it was still legal. It doesn't mean that you leave the parent with the child. They broke the law.
Sure, but they should get into trouble. I don't. I mean, I think that's up for debate. Where did he break the law? Was I don't know. Was Trump there? Okay, great. So next thing, he wasn't there.
No, I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about what about the people who all got pardoned?
Yeah, they were in solitary confinement 23 hours a day for 4 years. They served their sentences.
They broke the law.
They served their time.
Cam Higby has a response for that. The leftists always bring up January 6th, and they say, well, they were pardoned, but the problem that they have is that those people that were arrested and went to trial spent 4 years in solitary confinement in federal prison. So they spent time in federal prison, and not only did they spend time in federal prison, if they had kids, guess what? They were separated from their kids for 4 years.
In solitary confinement 23 hours a day for 4 years. They served their time. Most of them would have had small assault charges in federal trespass. That's not 4 years in solitary confinement. 0. Okay, who got killed? Who? Ashley Babbitt. She got shot and killed. She's the only one. How many people did the protesters kill? 0. The protesters didn't kill anyone.
Seriously, I want to know because I get health care in the local area. I want to know.
Who did the protesters kill?
There was at least one.
Who?
This is another misnomer that's always stated that the leftists pull out, is that at January 6th people died, that the protesters killed people. No, the protesters didn't kill anyone. The only person that died on January 6th was Ashley Babbitt, and she was shot in the neck by the Capitol Police. The other person that they claim died was a Capitol policeman, but he died January 7th, but he died of a stroke, I believe, and the doctor said it was from natural causes. Cam will introduce that as well, but just more information.
Who? Yeah, Brian Sicknick did not get killed on January 6th. He died on January 7th of a stroke. The medical examiner ruled his death of natural causes.
Do you think it wasn't related at all?
No, the medical examiner said it wasn't related. He died of natural causes.
It depends on your definition of natural causes.
Well, you're the doctor, apparently. What does it mean?
About natural causes is that, sure, you can have a stroke and you might be someone who's set up for a stroke, but there's events that could happen around that time.
The medical examiner said he died of natural causes, unimpeded by external factors at the riot. Nobody was killed by the protesters.
It's possible that your definition is that the protesters didn't actually stab anybody to death.
They didn't kill anybody. No, I'm just saying they didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you. It's nice talking.
Yeah, you too. His handler's grabbed.
Look how exactly what Cam just said. His handler came and got him because he knew he was losing this debate. I mean, Cam totally destroyed this doctor. Again, like I said, when you come to a protest, you must know why. I think a lot of people who come to these protests have no idea why they're there. And what happens is, I think they all stand in a meeting before they go out there, and they're given these talking points. And then they try to regurgitate the talking points. But if you have somebody out there who can go back at them and know the facts, they shut down real quick. So again, thanks for hanging out with my channel. Please like, subscribe, and follow. I will see you on the next video.